Hello, and welcome to another episode of your favorite show that no one watches, Drinks After Work. Today, I skipped our intros. I'm Jake Waves, that's Adam Dinner, that's Luke Moyer. Follow us on all the Twitter. All the Twitter handles. All the Twitter handles.
Message me at my Twitter name, that way I know it's real.
So now, today, San Diego Comic-Con happened, came and went.
And came again.
Like a dirty, dirty prostitute. Came and went. So let's talk about San Diego Comic-Con. Let's talk about the most important things. We're talking about the trailers. The big things that happened.
How awesome Ryan Reynolds is.
We'll even talk about the Evil Dead trailer, because that was amazing.
I didn't see that, so...
Well, then you're stupid.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. I don't do that.
Really?
Felt like you did.
I did a little. So let's kick it off. Adam, give me your opinions, your thoughts, your hopes.
What are we starting with?
For Batman vs. Superman.
Batman vs. Superman. Trailer was great. Loved it. Are you flossing?
I did.
You just flossed this whole time while we were recording.
Yeah. Look, we got you flossing on camera.
God damn it.
It's probably one of the very rare occasions I've ever
It's
flossed.
important to floss. I'm glad you're teaching our viewers that. Thank you. Alright.
Dental hygiene.
It is.
Oh, forgot you gave your drink.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I didn't know.
Okay, I love
So
that.
anyway,
I love the
Batman
trailer. The trailer was great. There's a couple things I don't like about it, but a couple things that I loved about it. I still don't like how Superman's still brooding.
I don't think he's brooding. I think he's just trying to he's trying to accept the fact that these people hate him.
Every shot we get is him walking sad.
Well, I don't know, Adam. If half the whole entire country said you fucking suck and you need to get off my planet, you don't think you'd be a little upset about that?
Well, I try not to kill 3,000 people. And
You would not, though.
I wouldn't destroy a whole town and expect them to be like, thanks, big guy.
it's not wrong.
I wouldn't either, but I still wouldn't like you telling me your feelings wouldn't be hurt. If I got like a legion of people and said, "Hey, everybody, tell Adam how much he sucks and tell him to get off the planet," you wouldn't be like, "Ow."
Well, I mean, first actually, I'd be kind of impressed.
I'd be like, I am
by
a
your
U.S.
networking skills.
citizen. I'm an American. Okay?
Superman's
You have
not.
no right to
But anyway, continue.
bitch.
Okay, I don't like the brooding stuff. I tried to protect him as long as I could, but Jesse Eisenberg is Lex
Wait,
Luthor.
time out. Hashtag Jake was right.
I can't say that yet. We don't know until the movie.
Well, this far, Jake was right.
Right about what?
About Jesse Eisenberg sucking his.
Didn't like him as Lex Luthor.
Again, the movie isn't out yet.
I thought he's trying too hard to be creepy and just came off cheesy. Like,
should be more menacing.
yeah.
That's what Lex Luthor is.
Plus, I don't like the hair. I mean, I understand he's gonna lose it. And like you said,
It's gonna hurt more because it's such beautiful hair.
It's not beautiful at all.
No, it's terrible. It's a
It looked
horrible
like
wig.
complete shit.
It's a horrible wig.
It looked like if you ever saw Boy Meets World, where he was jealous of Sean's luscious locks and he put some shit in his hair, and
The nair?
he tried to like get it to go straight, and it like got really hard and like wouldn't move. So that's kind of what I feel like they went with. Like there's a lot of glue in his hair.
What was the story in the comic book that
It's all twisted.
that made him lose his hair?
Oh,
The fire or something?
no, yes, but he was building a cure for kryptonite. Because him and Superman were best friends, and he had it, and then something happened, and Superman came in.
See, I told you.
I
Hey!
remember that from Smallville.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
Cat trying to eat the wires.
Superman comes in and tries to like put out the fire or something, but knocks stuff over and makes him lose all his hair.
Tragic.
And then he becomes mortal enemies with that guy because of that.
He lost his hair.
You don't know how much I love that hair!
Did you see his hair though in Smallville?
Superman's or Lex?
Lex.
I haven't watched Smallville. Which reminds me.
I watched the
coworker
first
Smallville,
couple
and then watched it.
seasons, and then they started trying really hard with the Justice League type stuff, and that's when I started like.
Anyway, we're not talking about Smallville.
Right.
Talking about Batman.
Right. Things I loved.
Just trying to bring it back.
Things I loved. I love the protests.
Oh yeah.
I love their it's Westboro Baptist
God
Church.
hates aliens.
That was really cool. That's funny. I'm gonna make fun of WBC. Hopefully they don't get to be all like, "Hey, we're on TV now," or I like. That was me.
It's alright. It's on Snapchat now.
I like.
It's gonna disappear!
Hey, get that from my cat.
What is it?
I don't know, but she shouldn't have it.
Jenny. Talking.
I liked Ma Kent.
This cat is doing its best.
I liked Ma Kent, and I liked Alfred.
Ma Kent.
I thought it was kind of cool. They both kind of have their whole alter ego kind of thing, or not alter ego, but like confidant. Right. My whole thing is like, if Ben Affleck is so old now, how the hell does Alfred look so young?
Yeah.
Maybe he just ages well. Fountain of youth, as they will call it. Things that I wanted to talk about. The Ma Kent thing. I like how she said you're gonna be the one to save them. You're gonna be the one to help them. And she goes, or don't. You don't owe them anything. I love that, because that was her basically saying. Because then you saw it look on his face where he's like, wait a minute, I do have that option to just say fuck this place and leave. Granted, I don't know where he would go, but he could say that.
I'd go to Mars.
He just hang out. He just stop being Superman. He'd be Clark.
Yeah, but then good old Amy Adams, Lois Lane would know.
Well, no one cares about her.
Huh.
See, I would go and play quarterback in the NFL like I did in the free
Imagine how
they did that in they did that in
how good of a spiral.
Superman Earth 1. Like he
played
like
football, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe he could tackle you
Before he
like
before he decided to become Superman. Yeah, he played football, he played baseball, he did a lot of things. All right, go on.
yeah, I would take advantage of that.
overall.
That'd be
If I had to
all
rate it
American.
on a scale of 5 or 10, I'd give it a 10 or a 5, whatever. It was to me the perfect trailer. It was. It was
like the first
it
trailer.
was enough. It was enough to hold me over till March. It made me excited to see this movie as much as I hated on this movie when I first heard all the casting stuff. I'm excited. I can't wait. I'm gonna be there with a big dumb grin on my face.
I still don't think the Wonder Woman. Like, I don't understand what's going on. We just kind of toss her in and just thank you. Just kind of toss her in and then. Yeah.
It's so annoying that they talk to girls now.
Oh, fuck you! Fuck you!
No,
I put up with your shit for 2 years.
Yeah, I didn't do this in the middle of the recording.
That's bullshit.
So tossing it over to Luke now.
Bling, bling. Oh, honey bunny. Ooh.
Now everybody knows your name. Now I gotta change it.
It's not a secret.
It is to those people. Anyway, Suicide Squad. Luke, your thoughts, your opinions.
Suicide Squad? I'm not excited. Like, I could care less, honestly. Like, the only thing I'm looking forward to seeing is a Batman movie without Batman. Like, it's a villain movie.
Yeah, and a bunch of secondary B-list characters.
Like, Harley Quinn is probably one of my villainesses.
Just turn.
I can take a minute and just sit right there.
Both.
But no,
Oh my
yeah.
God.
I like Harley Quinzel. Harleen.
Quinza.
And like,
Apparently he's torturing her. That's who he's torturing in the trailer. Her.
Well, it's still.
well, I saw a couple.
Well, it's a
photos.
woman
Saw a
in
couple
glasses.
photos
And
of it.
The rumor is that it's him torturing her to turn her into Harley Quinn.
Yeah, because I saw a picture of like her making out with him, and then like he just stops and like fucking
Slaps her.
yeah slaps the shit out of her. Like,
Good Joker.
like
Crazy
those
dude.
trailer park boys. What?
The thing about what I was talking to Adam about earlier was this movie is the one that probably the biggest risk that DC took, mostly because they had to throw in. I mean, Harley has been in Suicide
in this one?
Yeah, and Flag, whatever his name is.
Who's playing Rick Flag?
Rick Flag? I don't know.
It was supposed to be Tom Hardy.
He
Yeah,
dropped out
dropped
because he's
out.
in another movie.
Well, he dropped out because he got pissed that, not pissed, but upset that he wasn't getting much screen time. It was all going to Will and Jared.
And
Harley.
he also had another movie too.
I don't even believe that.
I believe it. Dude gets a lot of work.
Actors aren't real people. They're clones.
Oh.
It's true.
But my point was like,
They're harvested.
you have characters like Captain Boomerang, Rick Flag, Killer Croc that
Got the boomerang.
aren't like these popular characters. They're not that popular. So you had to shoe in.
I just want
You
to
had
know.
to shoe in the Joker. You had to shoe in Harley Quinn to kind of get that. Those are the only two characters that have a mainstream appeal.
I want to
And it's
know
hard.
why the writers of The Flash were obsessed with captains. Because like almost every single one of his villains is captains.
Well, DC itself is obsessed with captains.
That's true.
That's not true. They had
There's Captain Cold.
Captain Cobalt.
Captain. What?
Did you hear that?
Yeah, I heard it.
Well, there's Captain Cold, Captain Boomerang. I'm sure there's a couple others that I'm missing.
Shout out to the captains of the DC universe.
Wasn't Captain Boomerang mostly though an Arrow villain? I think he was in like one of the crossover episodes.
That might have been a crossover episode.
Another thing with that trailer, I want to address a couple things. One, people that did leak it before it came out in HD, when they put the tagline like Jared Leto steals the show in this trailer, I'm like, he has one line of dialogue. He says one thing. How does that out of it?
Well, they're getting ready for his new album to drop. You know, like he's got his grills in. He's
Is he crossing over though from?
Wait,
band?
He's not in the punk
Dashboard
rock era. He's going into a little bit of rap.
I don't know.
Getting his new mixtape going.
Yeah.
He's gonna collaborate with.
Yeah,
Lil
I don't
Wayne.
understand why his teeth looks
You
like
see
a
the
grill.
grills?
Other than that, I like it. The tattoos don't bother me unless I want to say I saw that damaged.
I didn't
tattoo.
see it.
I don't know.
I didn't see it.
Do a friend. God damn it! Get off Facebook.
So there's a cat.
I don't give a fuck about your cats. You're busy.
Look at the picture though.
Fuck.
Unprofessional.
Look at it.
Yeah, adorable.
No.
Pretty cute.
He's pretty cute.
All right, fine.
I mean, I'm not excited in the slightest for this one.
I'm still gonna go see it. You know,
Oh, I'm gonna see it because
It's a superhero movie.
right?
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't expect anything great from this. The problem is the problem with doing a Suicide Squad movie so early is first off,
And immediately after that movie.
as we just spoke, it's a risk.
5 months after.
But here's how big of a risk is. These movies that are coming out right now have to be good
And they're setting the tone.
to set up your universe. If they're not good, you're screwed.
Well, that's why they put Will Smith in there, star power. to
Yep,
get
Will
more
Smith.
people
That's
coming
why they had to do the Joker.
That's the thing.
Oh,
That's the thing. They cast him as Deadshot, and Deadshot isn't that big of a character, or that important of a character. Nobody really gives a shit about Deadshot. And they had to write his character like that because it's Will Smith.
Well, he's always been a big part of the Suicide Squad.
And that's another thing, though. Suicide Squad.
Why didn't they bring in the Bronze Tiger?
Yeah, I'm gonna go do.
I like that guy.
The problem with Suicide Squad is, outside of people like us that read comic books and keep up to date with that, not many people are going to know about Suicide Squad. Not many people are going to care.
Well, that's
about
why they have
Suicide
Joker. That's the whole reason.
Yeah, that's why they have.
I don't even like. I
Joker.
just don't like Amanda Waller. Like her character is just stupid.
In
Like
general.
Like why?
You realize it's Nick Fury, right?
It's the woman.
Yeah.
Woman version.
I don't like the woman version.
Oh, sexist.
I'm not a sexist. I'm just saying.
I don't know.
She's just.
Yeah, I get you. I get you, dog.
I'm not against like her character, but she was kind of boring. Like her little talk before everything to get everybody like, hey, let's do this, did not get me at all.
The cat is into that fact. Yeah, and I don't know. It's a hard sell. I mean, only time will tell. I mean, we won't know until August 2016. But
It's more than a year.
yeah, over a year to go still. And then there's one thing I want to talk about before we move on to Deadpool or anything else. Warner Brothers, their response to this was really bitchy in the letter that one of the heads released. Basically, the gist of the letter was, we were going to make this a special thing for the people in Hall H, you know, blah, 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 that waited all this time, waited all these lines, and then these pirates, we tried to get rid of all the pirating, we couldn't, so instead of you having to watch this, we'll just release the HD quality thing instead of giving these people their exclusive trailer or whatever. I was like, the Comic-Con exclusive deal, that's never going to be a thing anymore. As long as there are cameras on phones, there's no such thing as an exclusive trailer or video or anything at Comic-Con. It's going to be leaked. People are going to see it because people want to see these things. So why is it a big deal to Warner Brothers? Why does it matter to them, or these big studios, that release these trailers at Comic-Con? Why is it a big deal that they can't release them afterwards?
It's not like the footage
it's not
is
hurting.
even worth watching either. Like, You're looking at this big of a little clip on fucking.
It sucks, yeah.
Like,
but and then you're not losing anything. You have everything to gain by putting it online for the people that can't go to Comic-Con. And we get it. You wanna help those people that's paid that money and traveled that far. But what about these guys that couldn't afford it and didn't travel all that way? Why don't we get anything because of it? You know?
Road trip next year.
402 Films at San Diego Comic-Con.
Fund us. Give us money. We can do this.
Patreon.
What about New York? Try New York. All be a
Welcome
shorter
to
ride.
New York.
I think they're both
It's
about
been
the same.
waiting for you.
We're in Nebraska.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know the
they're
Probably about the same.
You want to get like 1 hour shorter on one.
But we can go to the beach.
We get the beach everywhere.
Get a tan, yeah.
Cali though.
New York?
Yeah, you New York?
Yeah, but Cali would be like tall, tan, blonde biddies.
Why would that matter? We're pretty much all of us are thinking. Uh-oh, you're in trouble.
Technically, though.
So yeah, that's just what I feel about Suicide Squad.
Hey,
You
you can look, but you can't touch. Window shopping, bro.
And that, speaking of window shopping, that's what we got with Deadpool. Because that trailer has not been released online, and not in HD. The reason why, it says so on Ryan Reynolds' Twitter, it says there's some visual effects that still needs to be worked and touched up, but we will get something in a couple weeks. There's a cat attacking our feet. So, did you watched it, right?
Yeah, of course I have.
You watched it, like, you watched it with me. Guys,
I'm excited.
I'll say it right now, and this might be just being biased. No,
It is.
it is. But if the Batman versus Superman thing didn't release online, I think Deadpool would have been the biggest news from Comic-Con. Because Deadpool had, as much as I love the Batman vs. Superman trailer, I think the Deadpool trailer was better. Just because
You just gave Batman vs Superman 5.
I would give it. I'll give it a 5.5 out of 5 if I can. If that's
Deadpool?
allowed for Deadpool.
It's your game. It's your show.
It's our show.
It doesn't come in the.
Anyway, if there's a rating scale, I would rate them the same. But I'm just saying I like
Story of my
Deadpool.
life.
I like Deadpool's trailer so much more because it just fucking nails it. It just gets it. They realize how bad they messed up the first time around, and they were just like, boom. Oh, they fucked it up, dude.
No, I mean
The first part was alright.
He was alright as Wade.
Yeah, but then they shut
But
his
then when
mouth.
they did the shitty Weapon X shit, that's when they fucked up.
Yeah, I don't know where that came from.
Up until the big boss battle at the end, it was good.
Overall, did you think the trailer was just the right amount of funny, or was it too annoying? What do you
I
think?
love the trailer. I thought it was great. I mean, honestly, I wish it would have gotten into the funny faster. Like, I didn't like the very beginning where they was like, "You're gonna die with cancer." And
But
then-
it starts right away after that with the jokes. Because he makes the better not be a green suit or animated.
I didn't get that until Jake explained it.
But yeah, I agree with you. There was a little bit of broodiness in the beginning. It's like, come on, step to it. What do you think of? I think it's Colossus I saw in that trailer.
Yeah, it was. That's why I called him the
Yes.
drone cocksucker.
From Cockgobbler.
Cockgobbler, that's it.
Oh yeah, and I love the fact that they just came out and said fuck and cock and showed strip clubs and a sex scene. They're like, yeah, this is gonna be a hard R movie. Don't bring your kids to this. This is not for your kids.
Well, I'm pretty sure Fox is like,
Fuck it.
Well, that's because nobody knows who he is unless you're like a 30-year-old comic geek living in your mom's basement.
only 25.
Yeah, we're not 30.
I'm just saying,
Mom!
like, the stereotypical
Well, yeah, and that's the thing.
person, because nobody really knows or cares unless you are into comic books and you
And this trailer
are
knows
above 17.
Well,
and
yes and
see
no.
rated
Like
R.
Deadpool's been coming.
that. Just kept going. Right?
Deadpool's been getting a lot more like mainstream. I mean, hell, he's in an episode of the fucking Spider-Man.
Ultimate Spider-Man?
Of Ultimate
I
Spider-Man.
don't agree with that.
Fredel.
It's a pretty kiddie show.
It is.
Fredel,
It's
whatever
really
his
funny.
name is.
That's
It
great
wasn't a very good episode. Wasn't a very good.
I don't like the voice actor.
Will Fredel.
Yeah, well, I still liked.
Ron Stoppable.
Anyway, yeah, I do think he's getting more of a crossover appeal, but
But yeah, is that well? I mean, that could hurt you too. Kids are gonna be like, "Oh, well, I saw Deadpool."
yeah, but then the parents are going to see this kind of thing when they say it's rated R and there's like blood and violence, nudity.
Is part of the Lego Marvel game.
blood and gore.
Pretty good.
yeah.
And the video game is funny.
Oh yeah, I love the video game.
but that's the thing. That's the thing I took out the most from it is that it nailed Deadpool and then it knows its audience. It's not. It's an open thing of like we know you get it. We're not gonna put
Ryan
these
Reynolds
little.
definitely did his
We're not gonna put these little Easter eggs all over the place.
Like, he is Deadpool.
We know what you want. We know what you like. You're getting it all. And Ryan Reynolds, yes, brilliant cast. And I think he's more excited about this movie than we are, and I'm over the moon about this movie.
Oh yeah. There's no doubt in my mind that when he goes to work, man, he's just
happy
there.
So, but that's the thing. That's a good question though, because of Deadpool's like straight up R rating, swearing and sex and violence. If they do want to put him in an X-Men movie, or if they want to put him somewhere in the Fox's Marvel properties, do you think that would be a harder sell because maybe not everybody would see that movie because of rated R?
I mean, if they keep, I don't think that him being in the movie is going to change the rating. You know, they'll just write it so he's not. They'll give him the one F-bomb and then Wolverine won't.
But what I'm saying is, would it be harder to sell if people didn't go see the R-rated Deadpool? Like, if a family goes and sees an X-Men movie, which X-Men is getting more of an adult superhero franchise.
I don't think that would matter.
You don't think so?
I don't think so at all. Speaking of, while we cross over to this a little bit, do you hear that there's now new rumors about a crossover between Fantastic Four and X-Men?
Yeah, I heard that.
Which would make sense because they're both open as well.
It's stupid. They never really got together. Like,
even the original Spider-Man animated series, they did the whole like, I don't remember what it was, but like it was like an apocalypse type shit, and like Spider-Man and Wolverine and Fantastic Four.
I don't know. I think they're too different. I don't see. Maybe not. I'm not talking about like the teams, but I don't really see the styles working. You know what I'm saying? Like
the new reboot.
Like
see
yeah,
that
like you can see. Like you can see. Go back to the Avengers. You can see all of them. All they're different, but they mesh. I don't see that with the X-Men universe and with Fantastic Four, the new one. And again, this is speaking prematurely because I have not seen the new Fantastic Four.
Well, the Human Torch gets trained by the Italian Stallion, so that's all I can do.
Creed. I think making Deadpool. I think this is good for Fox, yeah, but I think that could be really a fun addition to an X-Men movie.
I think Deadpool.
Like if you throw him in there, I think that'd be fun. That'd be awesome.
Hey, even as like a 2-second cameo.
I think Deadpool.
Just goes, oh shit!
His head cut off or something.
Yeah.
That'd be funny.
Who?
He just comes in for like maybe a minute. Comes in, gets his head off, drops the F-bomb, and he's not in it ever again.
really bummed that Hugh Jackman's leaving because I feel like Hugh Jackman and Ryan Reynolds could have really good chemistry together in a movie.
They tried that.
Oh, X-Men. Duh.
Yeah,
but they
didn't really get into it.
Chance to. I mean, he was in the movie for.
Yeah, I would love to see. I would love to see some good Wolverine, Deadpool dialogue. Yeah. There's still rumors that he's in Deadpool.
That would be cool. If that was a cameo.
Yeah.
Oh, if he says "fuck off" like in the First Class, and there you go. Yeah, you got another character for X-Men. If you ever put Deadpool in there, there's the other guy that can say the F word. You don't have to worry about putting Wolverine. And that's another thing. One more thing to talk about. Deadpool has spiraled off a lot of things. Now that we know Wolverine 3 is going to be the Old Man Logan storyline.
Mm-hmm. Is it?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's confirmed it.
Fuck yes.
Well, I guess it hasn't been really confirmed, but Hugh Jackman came out and said 3 words.
So it's all but confirmed.
Yeah, it was like 3 words. Old Man Logan, take that as you will. So, it's essentially confirmed.
Yeah, and they made it very clear, like, at Comic-Con, they had a big video package for him, and they made it very clear, and he said, thank you for this opportunity, it's the greatest experience of my life, or something like that. They made it very clear that Hugh Jackman's leaving. That being said, Old Man Logan, because of Deadpool being an R, and I know that Wolverine has, for some reason, has been marketed to kids, and it's this big appeal to kids. I don't think you can sell an Old Man Logan at a PG-13. It's a very violent, bloody, crazy, and Hulk is in it, so you can't.
Yeah, I was like, fun fact. I read an article about
inbred children.
About that. I read an article about Hulk. And the
Hulk
reason
bangs his sister's or his cousin's She-Hulk, and they make inbred Hulk babies.
That's Old Man Logan, yeah.
And he eats Wolverine, and then Wolverine jumps out of his stomach.
Old Man Logan is just crazy.
It's just batshit insane, and that's why I'm excited to see this movie.
Well, see, the thing is, it has to change like
A lot.
You can't use Hulk because Hulk's not owned. But I read an article about Hulk's rights. Marvel's completely owned. That's why it is its own movie.
What if they use
But we'll get to that
the great
after.
guy?
Which, wait a minute, would technically mean that Spock's still open, right?
No, I'll explain. We'll get to that after we're done with Comic-Con.
Okay. But that's the thing is, I feel like Old Man Logan would be hard to sell on PG.
It's only 28 minutes and 33
I'm
seconds.
fucking with you.
All right. It'd be hard to sell it as a PG-13. I feel like because it's so graphic.
Well, I mean, yes, but you're already going to rewrite so much. Like, I mean, you can rewrite this yours.
It was.
Here's a
Anyway, you're gonna rewrite.
It's
You're gonna rewrite so much that
you can
wouldn't
make
matter.
it PG, like or PG-13.
As long as he gets his fuck in there.
Here's what I love about Deadpool. Like,
I'm too old for this fucking.
the thing I love about Deadpool, which same thing I love about Daredevil on Netflix.
Oh yeah, because Daredevil's balls to the wall.
Is it's going to open up a darker form. You know, like now we can get dark superhero movies besides these indie crap.
And I tweeted.
Like dark, not Batman, actual dark.
I tweeted about Daredevil. And I was applauding Marvel and Netflix for making that series because it took risks, it took chances, and it's pushing a new genre. And it's pushing that forward because there's sex, there's blood, there's violence, and it's nasty and it's gory and it's good.
And the emotion.
Deadpool, the opposite spectrum of that is just going to be gratuitous violence, and that's okay because I love it.
It's gonna be really funny. I can't wait for that.
My favorite line was, what's your name? Negasonic Teenage Warhead. Negasonic Teenage, what the shit, that's awesome!
Yeah. That's pretty great.
Oh, did you catch that it said, with great power comes irresponsibility?
Yeah, I saw that. Of course I saw that.
So
Deadpool.
Done?
Jeez, you gotta leave?
No, I'm just feeling like this just tapering off.
Okay, so you guys talk about
DC, to me, because Marvel wasn't there, DC won San Diego Comic-Con.
talk about the trailer you saw for that thing you liked that I didn't see.
Ash vs. Evil Dead?
Yep, that one.
Fucking amazing.
Hilarious.
I will say this, all the trailers, as much as I don't really care about Suicide Squad, it wasn't a bad trailer. All the trailers at Comic-Con this year were great. Like the opening shot of Evil Dead, like you see like, he's like got this leather and he's like, tighten it, like he's going to battle. And then it just cuts out, he's like, looking sexy. He's putting on a girdle. That's what he's putting on. And then that kind of just sets the tone for the craziness, and it's...
And I gotta get some cardio, because I am out of shit.
He's like, there's two things I need to get. One, I need to get a guy that can maybe reverse this spell. And two, I need to do some cardio, because my heart is jackhammering like a quarterback on prom night. And then he'll just say shit like, we get in there, we let the boomstick do the talking.
And if you get into trouble, plan B.
Use your bottle.
I don't think this is gonna do anything, Hefe.
He's like, Pedro, I gotta tell you something. And then he like explains the other movies. And
You're kinda like me.
that was the best part of the
hilarious.
trailer, and fucking I'll rip it for you since you won't watch it in time for this. There's a part at the end of the trailer where there's two graves he's made, and he's made two crosses, like makeshift crosses, and he pounds them in there and he goes, you know what? You're kinda like me. The Deadites ruined your life and you're hot as hell. She goes, you know they were Jewish, right?
No.
And then he just stops and he goes,
know that.
no, did not know that. Kinda wish you would have told me that before I made those stupid crosses. So then it just says that it's coming out on Halloween. So I'm pretty excited.
That is funny. Look at Bruce.
I had to buy stars just to watch that.
If you don't watch it, you are a whiner, baby. Ooh, I don't want to be that.
And then he says shit like, hey Granny, let's go!
Let's go!
There's a part where he jumps through the trailer and just sticks his arm out and it lands perfectly. His chainsaw lands on his hand. And
Nice.
I'm excited.
It appeals to the original fans.
Well, yeah, it's the only
Like
reason Ash
it's
is back.
crazy shit.
Well, yeah, because Bruce Campbell said he went to conventions and they would not shut up about it. They're just like, we want Ash, we want another Evil Dead movie. He's like, screw it, give him a TV show, see what happens. So good job.
Another cool announcement at SDCC that you guys might not care much about, but I want to do it.
Snapchat.
J. Michael
Shut up.
Straczynski announced that he is doing Flash Earth 1.
Ooh.
So, I'm pretty excited for that.
What about, I still want that Nightwing one.
No, that hasn't been announced since.
They're saying I want it.
Alright, anything else you want to talk about?
Let's just kind of look at it this way. We were talking about DC Universe. DC had a strong showing at San Diego Comic-Con.
Mm-hmm.
I want to get Luke's opinion. We'll kind of talk about yours again. Do you think Batman vs. Superman is going to be enough for DC to start to turn the tide and really be real competition with Marvel?
Yeah.
DC has the advantage now because after Age of Ultron, regardless of how good Ant-Man is, people are still going to be like, Marvel's cool. We love Marvel. We get that, we're going to get a quality product. But we're like, what about DC? What's DC going to do? People are going to want to see it. People are intrigued. But I do think Batman vs. Superman is enough.
I think Ben Affleck is going to kill it. And he's going to be the selling point. Like, he's going to be...
Well, Batman himself's going to grab
the
audience.
I mean,
He's the most popular superhero.
Yeah, but I think that Ben Affleck is going to come in.
Statistics show, Google shows he's the top searched Batman.
That doesn't make him popular.
That's because he's the
How does that not make him popular if you have over millions and millions of searches?
That's because he's the newest Batman.
So does porn. Doesn't make it any.
No, I'm just saying Batman the character in general.
Oh, okay. Well,
Batman's
like,
around 75
I thought you meant like...
No. I'm just saying that Batman...
No, Batman is by far the...
Most popular. Say what you want about Spider-Man. Batman is the most popular.
Even...
Well, of course,
even the most popular Marvel superhero.
Turn.
Oh, it says Robin.
Fucking psychic.
But yeah, like, I think Ben Affleck is going to be the thing that really just fucks this into submission. It just gets it going.
As excited and as ready I am to see Batman vs. Superman, it still is directed by Zack Snyder. So I still have my reservations. And I like 300, I like Watchmen. Man of Steel was good, like you said. Man of Steel was good, but it wasn't Iron Man. It wasn't enough to build the universe.
Iron Man is bullshit overrated.
The original Iron Man?
It's
the movie? The character, yes, very overrated.
Yeah, the movie was great. The movie was good, but...
To be fair, there wasn't...
RDJ makes the character. Like, he makes Iron Man.
Well, that's the point. Marvel's really great at their cast.
That's true.
Unless you go with...
If you look at it, like...
all the other ones that aren't owned by Disney.
Iron Man is pretty bare bones. There's like 3 big action scenes. That's it. It's all character development, which is not wrong. I'm just saying it's like that's what made it what it was, and I think that's what kind of hurt Man of Steel because it was just like 20 minutes of destroying buildings and crushing product placement. And I don't know. I do think Batman Superman is going to be good, and I think it might be enough, just because of
it's your 2 most iconic heroes in any fucking universe.
When I watched this trailer,
it's the 2. Batman, Superman, 1 and 2 most popular of anything.
Well, when I watched this trailer, I was telling him
on the
this.
same fucking screen, first fucking time.
When I was telling him, when I watched it, the first thing I thought of was, holy shit! This is like when I first watched the trailer for the Avengers. It's that boyhood dream of Batman and Superman are together in a live action movie. It's real. It's happening. Like it's gonna be not that far away. It's gonna be in March.
That's soon.
That is very soon.
That is very soon.
Adam doesn't believe in DC.
The Avengers will always have a very special place in my heart because of when we went and saw it the first time. Midnight Showing.
We were dressed up as the
Avengers. We spent like almost 2 hours in the parking lot reenacting that movie. But I am so close to DC and Batman.
Yeah. And I like DC
that
more.
I feel like that's gonna set me and make me feel so much.
Yeah, but would that cloud your judgment?
What?
You're gonna let that cloud your judgment, like
what cloud?
That you love Batman so much that this movie may not be as good, but you think it's that much. You think it's really good.
I think it's gonna be amazing just because they're the fucking two big fucking people that carry the DC universe. Like, put the whole fucking team on my back.
I just don't know. I don't know what Wonder Woman's gonna play into this.
I just want to see
that's the
Ben
thing
Affleck
is I think
and Gal, whatever.
From what I've seen, just on
their on-screen
on
chemistry.
simple surface level, my new favorite word, thanks Bachelorette, on a simple surface level of casting, Marvel clearly has...
No.
Yeah, I gave it to you.
No.
No, I'll give you my card.
Yeah.
Man card. Marvel is better at casting. Surface level. Until we actually see something, I can't get full judgment.
Oh, yeah, they are better at casting mainly because there's been how many fucking Batmans?
Batman, yes.
Batman's sounds cooler. But yeah,
but I'm just saying, simply just casting Lex Luthor, that was a terrible decision. What I've seen...
We don't know yet.
What I've seen...
They should have cast me as Lex Luthor because when I shave my fucking head...
And then Adam brought that up.
It's a little wet.
Adam brought that up too.
They should have got Pitbull to be Lex Luthor.
No. DC has better villains. DC has the better villains though, and that's where DC has the advantage. But it's not going to help if they get situations where they cast somebody and you're just going, I don't know. But then you could say it's the same thing with Heath Ledger being the Joker. But when you watch that trailer with Heath Ledger, you're like, that's cool. I like that. This, I'm just like. What they morphed Lex Luthor to fit Jesse Eisenberg. Jesse Eisenberg didn't fit Lex Luthor. He was a round peg in a square hole, and they're just like, well, we got to do something because he doesn't look like. You know.
Well, they did that with Michael Keaton when he was cast as Batman. Everybody was like, oh, he's gonna be.
Yeah, but honestly, when you watch that trailer, did you say, hey, that's a good idea, Jesse Eisenberg? He looks like a good Lex Luthor. No, you thought this wasn't a good idea. Even the guy that's been defending him this whole time was just like, nah.
That's because I didn't want Jesse Eisenberg when I first heard that his name was in the mix.
Yeah, but
just because his movies,
who defended him.
His movies are shit. Like a lot of his movies are terrible.
Now You See Me's good. Social Network.
His movies are good.
Zombieland.
His movies are good.
You just don't like him.
But I don't like him. He's not a
good.
He's not a
Michael
good actor.
Cera.
He's not a good
Twin.
actor.
Yeah, I don't like Michael Cera.
Same guy.
It's not actually. DNA test approved.
I don't know.
Actually, they just tweaked the DNA when they were cloning. The actual guy.
Alright, let's play a quick game before we finish this
Oh, I
up.
love games.
Oh, look. We can't chug at the end because I'm empty.
I'll finish it.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Seriously, dude?
It's called drinks after work.
It's called
game.
having a conversation.
I finished 2 drinks, so...
That's tea.
Well, it's a drink.
It's the alcohol of the...
It's the alcohol of nature.
Are you gonna play a game or what?
We're gonna play a game. I'm gonna jigsaw.
Gotta play
Alright, let's play a game. Quick game. Anticipation level. Rank the movies. Rank the 3. We got... Okay, we'll include X-Men Apocalypse and Fantastic Four. Anticipation level in order. Number 1 being the one that you really want. Let's see. Batman vs Superman, Suicide Squad, Deadpool, Apocalypse, and Fantastic Four. So that's 5. 1 being the most anticipated, 5 being least anticipated. Go.
Oh. Tell you which one? I thought you were just gonna give me the name. Give me the movie, then I'll give a number.
You rank Deadpool. You rank. But
I got it. Number 1. Or number 5. Let's start low.
Start low. Okay.
Yeah.
So number 1 is number 1.
Number 1 is your most
anticipated.
anticipated. Number 5 is least.
Number 5. X-Men Apocalypse.
Don't care. Well, you don't like X-Men.
I don't like the X-Men. That's my thing. I mean, I'm sure it's gonna be a good movie because Days of Future Past
Not
is
even
really
sure
good.
what movies we're going off of, but
Listen to me, I got you. Number 4, Suicide Squad.
Because we all talked about it. I don't really think there was any footage of. There was, but nothing that got leaked.
Number 3, Fantastic Four.
Huh. It's funny.
That's my third.
You're actually into that.
I'm excited. Oh, I like the actors. That's what gets me on that.
The
one.
cast.
The cast. Like, I don't know if they're a good cast for the characters, but I like the actors.
well, I mean, they were good in Awkward Moment.
Yeah, they were.
That chemistry, though.
Yeah.
Well, his dick is orange in that movie, so I mean, the suit's gonna fit him well.
Fire. Anyway, number 2.
Number 2, Batman vs Superman.
Wow.
Number 1 is Deadpool. I can't wait for that.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be great.
See, Deadpool is my number 2.
Batman vs Superman.
BVS. Number 1.
But otherwise,
So anyway, give us your top 5 right now, Luke.
Okay, so
most 5.
most anticipated.
Are you gonna go 1 to 5 or 5 to 1?
Go
I guess I'll go 5 to 1.
So I started this. Let's do it.
Probably X-Men is number 5, just because I haven't seen the last X-Men.
Maybe it's Shannon, but it's really good. You should check it out.
I have it on.
And then Fantastic
HBO,
Four is going to be
no,
number 4.
What is?
No, not. I take that back. Suicide Squad, then Fantastic, Deadpool, BDS.
So we had the exact same one except for Deadpool and BBS.
That's what you know. So mine's gonna be probably the most different.
Oh, you're so cool and edgy.
Thank you. Hipster Jake. I don't know how
Hipster
that-
fuck. What?
No.
Number 5 is going to be Fantastic Four. I never really liked the Fantastic Four in general. I just don't really care. I don't think it's a good cast. I think they're good actors. I just don't think they're good for the characters. Number 4, I'm going to have to say Suicide Squad. Again, I'm going to need to see more of Jared Leto as a Joker to really pass judgment. I'm not hooked on him yet.
Maybe he gets his tattoo removed. It's just a big fucking mark.
Line on his head, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see where it goes. They got their work cut out.
Or he cuts it off, and that's where the.
Number 3, the X-Men Apocalypse. I loved Days of Future Past. It was one of my favorite movies from last summer. I think it's gonna be good. I think they're going the right direction with it. So yeah, that's gonna be number 3. Number 2 is gonna be Batman vs Superman. As excited I am for it, I just love Deadpool that much more. That trailer that much more, and Deadpool's gonna be number 1. So good job, Fox. You finally got something right. So that.
We're gonna wrap it up.
But to be fair, they didn't want to.
Thank you, whoever leaked that. You're the real MVP.
You are a hero among men.
So San Diego Comic-Con had happened. What did you think about it? Let us know in the comments below.
If you're not my friend on Facebook, please like, subscribe.
Like, comment, subscribe, follow us on Twitter and Instagram.
I would like to get to know you and hear your thoughts on these things. So
follow him at Lucas Moyer. Follow him at Prince Arbor Day. He won't tweet you because he doesn't know how to use Twitter. And I am at
he did favorite.
And since you guys finished your drinks,
which I'm respectable about. Right?
he retweeted too. I told him to retweet that clip. Also,
New Age.
depending on when you see this, July 17th. Check this channel because something special is coming your way. That's all I can say.
What is it?
Well, I don't know.
America.
You be the judge.
Deuces.